Hello and welcome. In this video, we will learn to use break and continue in loops. Okay. Now, here I will write a program to print numbers from 1 to 10. Alright. So, I will use while loop to do it. So, I'll say int I equal to 1. Okay. And then I'll use a while loop. I'll say while I is less than or equal to 10, print percentage d and I, and then increment I by 1. Okay. So this is what I'm saying. So let me run the program and see the result. Okay, so I'm getting 1 to 10 in a line. So let me add a new line character to get 1 to 10 in different lines. Okay. So I hope you can understand what is happening here. Now, what I want to do is I want to stop the loop when I reach a number which is divisible by 5. Okay. So that is what I want to do. I want to exit from the loop. I want to terminate the loop. I want to stop the loop when I encounter a number which is divisible by 5. Okay. So for this we use break. So let me show you. Here, to use it, I will have to use a if statement. So I'll say if, okay, if, and inside bracket I'll say I mod phi is equal to 0 and then break. Okay, so break is the keyword that I use here. Alright, so now let me run it and then I'll explain you how this works. Okay, so I'll hit run and you can see I get only 1, 2, 3 and 4 as output. Alright, previously it was 1 to 10, but now after I add this I get 1, 2, 3, 4 as result. Alright, so now let me explain you how this works. Initially I have declared a variable I and I have set the value to 1. Here when this executes for first time or in the first iteration, this is 1. When 1 is less than or equal to 10 becomes true, this will be executed. This entire thing which is inside while loop will be executed. So 1 is less than 10 and so this comes out as true and the control goes to this. Now it checks whether 1 divided by 5 gets you any reminder. Okay. So 1 divided by 5 gets you reminder, it is not 0 and so this is skipped. Or in other words, this comes out as false, this comes out as false and so this is skipped and the control goes to this line where the number 1 is printed out. Okay, in the first iteration. So after it is printed out, it is incremented by 1. So I is 1 here, 1 is added to 1. So new value of I is 2. Next, once again it starts from here. It checks whether 2 is less than or equal to 10. So this comes out as true and so this entire thing is executed. So the line, this line gets executed. It checks whether this is true or false. 2 divided by 5 gets you a reminder and so this is false and so this is skipped. And so in the next line 2 is printed out and next line 3 is, it is incremented to 3. This comes out as true, this comes out as false and here 3 is printed out. Next line it is incremented to 4, this comes out as true, this comes out as false and here 4 is incremented, 4 is printed out and then here it becomes 5. 5 is less than 10, so this comes out as true but then 5 divided by 5 gets you 0 reminder. So this becomes true, and so this is executed. When break is executed, the loop is terminated. And so this is not printed, this is not printed, and the control goes to the line that is after while loop. So here I do not have anything, but let me have a done statement, okay, and let me run it, and you can see after 1 2 3 4 we get done. So whenever this becomes true, this gets executed, and when break gets executed, the loop is terminated. Okay, loop is terminated. Now we have learnt about break in switch case statement, correct? As soon as break is encountered, it is stopped there. Same is the case here. Same is the case here. Okay, so entire loop is terminated and it doesn't run till it is 10. Okay, so break is used to terminate a loop. Now you can also achieve this in a for loop or using a for loop, and that will be a task for you. Okay, achieve the same result using for loop. Alright, now I will proceed to explain you the concept of continue or the usage of continue keyword. So here I'll say for int I equal to 1. Basically I am writing the same program but using a for loop. Int I equal to 1, int I equal to 1, and here I less than or equal to 10 and I is equal to I plus 1. Alright, I is equal to I plus 1, and inside for loop I will print percentage d and I. Alright, so let me run it and I get the same result. Let me add new line character and run it once again. So I get 1 to 10, but this is using for loop. Okay, so now I will add an if condition. Okay, if what do I want to do? I, okay, if I mod 5 equal to 0, then I want to continue. Alright, I want to continue. Now what is that I am trying to achieve using this? I have got numbers from 1 to 10, correct? What I want to do is I want to skip printing the values that are divisible by 5. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5. So 5 is divisible by 5, and so I want to skip this value. I do not want to print this value. Okay, I want to print this 6, I want to print 7, 8, 9. 10 is once again divisible by 5, and so I do not want to print it. Or in other words, I want to print all the values except for the ones that are divisible by 5. Okay, so let me run it, and you can see I get 1 2 3 4, 5 is not there, 6 7 8 9, 10 is not there. So this is the use of continue. Continue is used to skip an iteration. Okay, it doesn't stop the loop, it doesn't break the loop, it doesn't end the loop. Okay, it just skips that particular iteration. Alright, so what happens is when I becomes divisible by 5, or when I divided by 5 doesn't get you a reminder, this is skipped, or whatever is in that iteration will be skipped. Okay, and it continues from the next iteration. So in the first iteration it got 1, second iteration 2, third iteration it got 3 as output, in the fourth iteration it got 4 as output, in the fifth iteration this became true, and so this was executed. When continue gets executed. The rest of the things that are in that iteration do not happen. Okay, so this is skipped and so 5 is not printed. And the control once again goes here and it is for the 6th iteration. So 6, 7, 8, 9 is printed. When I becomes 10, I divided by 5 gets you 0, so this becomes true, and so continue is executed, and so the printing of 10 is skipped. Okay, so remember that break is used to terminate the loop. Continue is used to skip the iteration. Okay, now if I want to print, if I do not want to print the numbers that are divisible by 3, then all I need to do is have 3 is equal to 0. So let me run it and get the result. 1, 2, 3 is skipped, 4, 5, 6 is skipped, 7, 8, 9 is skipped, and 10. Okay, so I just have this condition here with continue inside, which skips that particular iteration. Alright, so I hope it is clear. We use break and continue along with the loops when you want to terminate the loop or skip that particular iteration. Okay, so that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and thank you for watching.